darlings. It is Lindsay, Fly Girl VSG, coming into you with my week 143 or 144. I think it's 144 or 145. I don't know. 140 something. I don't have my notes with me. I wanted to sit at the computer and do this because doing it from my phone always takes forever to upload. So I'll have to do it when I get home and have the internet handy. But I did want to give you just a quick update since I'm trying to be really good and I was out of pocket earlier for a couple weeks recently. So, you know, it's not my MO to do that. So anyway, I think if I remember correctly, well, let's just start with the numbers. So last week, I started the 2 week, let's start over. I had surgery December 5th, 2013. So just over 2.5 years ago. Shit, I need to get gas. Fuck. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Just had some water. Weighed in a 2-week pre-op diet, 301.2. Day of surgery, 291.8. My lowest weight was 181.2. Last week I was at 209.0. This week I'm at 211.0. I'm disappointed in that. I've been super on track this week and doing really good. Still struggling with evening snacking, but nothing crazy. Last night I went to town on a pickle. I mean, big deal. And all within, I think I only went over my macros one day for the most part. And it was actually just fat. So I mean, there are worse things than going over fat. Like, I don't know what, I guess carbs, I don't know, whatever. So, anyway, my point is, I've been epically awesome. In terms of my commitment to not drink, I feel like I had, oh, there's a police officer, so let's just put this down here. I feel like I had drinks one day last week, so it seems to be just like one day a week. I feel like it was at a social event of some sort. Shocking, right? And it was, what did I do last weekend? Oh, you know what? It was Sarah's city council party. I had a couple ciders there, so no, totally. I mean, like, I had two drinks, 2 ciders, 2 hard ciders. I think that was it. I may have actually had a drink out with Kent that night too, like 1 drink. So anyway, one day a week. So my goal is to not have any, but it's better than the alternative. So I've been doing really well, but I didn't work out for a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, just as I was kind of transitioning from one program to another and dealing with a neck issue and still going back to PT for my back. But I started a new PT person for my back this last week, and I am already feeling a difference just in how they're treating me. They're doing a lot less mobility. I mean, I know how to do that now, and more strengthening, and it's actually really simple exercises, lots of isometric things, but it's hard. And doing it pretty much every day. I learned it's really hard to explain, but it's like these lower ab muscles, and I have to figure out how to feel them, and it's complicated but simple at the same time. And so I finally got that down yesterday, and I did it today and yesterday, and like my abs are super tired. It's amazing that like just these small little movements, but my back is already starting to feel a little bit better. I'm doing some pelvic corrections because my pelvis is out of whack, and that's what's causing all the pain, is that it's pulling on one side and tightening on the other. So it's loosey-goosey on one side and tight on the other, and so blah blah blah. So I'm doing those kinds of things, and I also started weightlifting again this week after having taken a couple of weeks off. So I think that I might be retaining just a little bit of water because I'm super sore. Like, there's no muscle group of mine that's not sore right now. This program, even just with 2 weeks off, is different in I mean, it's a lot of the same exercises, but it's different in how it uses my muscle groups and how it groups them together. So I mean, super fucking sore. I did chest on Monday, and my chest is still sore. And I did hardcore biceps and back today, so we'll see how I feel tomorrow. I also had about 160 ounces of water yesterday, which is like, I've been really plugging away at that. I usually drink about 100, pretty standard. If I only drink 60 ounces or 64 ounces of water a day, that's pretty rare. But so I'm doing good on that. But I think in combination of being sore, lifting again, and drinking super a lot of water yesterday, that's why I saw the gain on the scale, because I had seen 209. I had actually seen 208 for a second, 208.6 for a second, and then it crept back up. So I'm sure it's just a residual effect of, a couple weeks ago when I drank all the champagne and, the water retention. And I'm not too worried about finding a reason why. I'm really just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. So yeah, I mean, the explanation is sort of irrelevant, other than, some decisions will affect you later, and other things that happen just in the course of a normal thing. I think I might be close to PMSing too, just because I haven't had that in a while, and with the IUD, I don't really know when it comes and goes. But also, I got my nails fixed today because I had this really cute white manicure. Look at that. How cute is that? And it failed. Like, this was actually the third time I'd been in since I got my nails done last Thursday. And I was like, this is not okay. So she started all over from scratch and did it all over. So my wedding shower is on Sunday. I'm so excited. So this is what I'm doing this weekend. I'm so stoked. So the Mahonies are having their big party, like housewarming party, and it's like a camp out all weekend. So I'm really excited to go. I'm not going to camp. I don't have time, but I am going to just make an appearance and spend some hours and, cook out with them and maybe swim in the river and do whatever. It's going to be like 100 degrees that day. It is super hot today too. It's got to be at least 95, 93. It's got to be in the low 90s. It's got to be in the 90s. Somewhere in the 90s today. Anyway, so I'm going to celebrate with them, and that's going to be a good part of the day because it's an hour and 45 minutes there, and then hour 45 minutes back. So that's what the plan is. And then Sunday, my girlfriend will pick me up at noon, and we'll go to my wedding shower, and it's all like finger foods and mimosas. It's going to be super classy. And my aunt, I think she was meant to be a surprise, but she let it slip that she made me a photo booth, and and she sent me a picture of it, and it is ridiculously adorable. Like, I am so excited. I've never had a wedding shower, and I realize that I'm 38 years old and that people may not understand. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of weird vibes from some people about, and I don't know if it's just me, like, or I'm just projecting this because I'm insecure, because I feel like 23. Like, I mean, age is relative, and just because I'm 38 doesn't mean that I don't get to have these things, right? But this is my first marriage and my first engagement and my first wedding, and the first person that I've ever really been in love with that's loved me as much or more, like, we've loved each other pretty much equally. But, instead of me just loving them and them being whatever, or them loving me and me being whatever, like, this is awesome. So, having a wedding shower and a bachelorette party, and, Kent doesn't want a regular bachelor party. He just wants like a little pub crawl, and like doing all of that is so fun. Like, I am so excited and so stoked. And maybe it's ridiculous. I don't know. I feel like some people think maybe it's ridiculous, but I just want to hold on to it for as long as I can, because it's hopefully the only time I'll get these things. And, I know a lot of people do all this stuff a lot earlier than I did, but it just took me this long to find the right person. So, I mean, there's no shame in that, right? Okay, so that's what's up. Oh, in another news, I have to share, because I haven't told anybody else this except for a couple of people, but Kent and I also made an unanticipated trip, are making an unanticipated trip to Las Vegas 2 weeks before our wedding. It's going to be difficult to not drink there, but to save money, I think it'll be fine. We are going to go see, we are flying in Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday night, we're going to go see Lionel Richie. Oh my God. And then Thursday, and then we're going to hang out Thursday all day, and then maybe do some pool time or something, and do some stuff out, off the strip. We're renting a car, and we got the flights for like $25 total because we used points, and the tickets were expensive, but whatever. And then Thursday night, we're seeing Megadeth, which is his favorite band in the whole wide world. And then we fly home Friday afternoon at like 3 something. So that's the goal, and that's what's up. And yeah, so it's just, tomorrow marks the 7 weeks to the wedding part. Sunday is my bachelor party. Like, I think it's in like 1, 2, 3 weeks is my bachelorette party. 5 weeks is his pub crawl, and then just before his pub crawl is Vegas. So lots of stuff going on. Thank God I've gotten so much stuff done. All I have left is the flowers, and that I'll do that in September. So yeah, it's all great stuff. I'm having a blast. So anyway, that's really, I mean, totally not real surgery related, but it's all on my mind. 7 weeks I feel is too early to lose sleep over all this shit, and I am definitely doing that, like staying awake thinking about schedules and whatever. So anyway, on that note, I am going to go pick up my wedding programs. They are printed and ready for me at the printer, so I am doing that right now, and then I'm going to go get sized for my bustier, and also doing that right now, and then I'm making chicken tacos at home. Woo woo! I'm such a goddess. All right, kids, keep it fly out there, and I hope you're having a great week and have a killer weekend. Bye!